Hey, it's Emily and welcome back to a brand new video. Today, my new TBR jar is going to be picking my January reads. So, new year, new TBR jar. It has been fully restocked. I don't know how many prompts are in here, but there's lots, as you can see. I added a couple new ones in, but yeah, all the old ones are all back in the jar now, so plenty to pick from. God knows what I'll get this month. I don't know why I'm shaking it because it's so packed that it's not even moving. I have some fun new books I got for Christmas, some books I definitely want to read this month, some buddy reads to fit in. So yeah, I'm very excited to see what this month is going to give us. As always, we're going to stick with 6 prompts this year and see where that gets us. But yeah, I think without further ado, let's jump on in to prompt number 1 and see what our first prompt for 2025 is going to be. Can't believe it. How is it a new year already? So I'm going to try not to spill any because it's so full, she says, nearly spilling one straight away. So if I just like dig in and pick, let's go for this one. We have an orangey one. Let's see what the first prompt is. Okay, so it is a hyped book. So I think I know what I'm going to pick for this, and I'll be right back. So for hyped book, I have decided to pick A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas. I have never read this before, but it is the last one in my little like buddy read along that I'm doing with Chloe for her Trash for Mass read along. I can't wait to read this. This is Nesta and Cassian's story. It is so long. It's one of the longest books on my TBR. It's like, oh my god, 80 chapters. It's over 750 pages, so it's going to be quite a task, but we're going to do it and we're going to get up to date with the ACOTAR series. I have been loving reading them again, and because this is the first time I'm reading this one, I'm just so excited to just like jump in and like, oh, I have heard that it is just like pure smut. So it could be interesting, but either way, I'm excited. So yeah, there we go. That's my first pick of 2025 for hyped books. I definitely have heard a lot about this series in general and this book. Book number 1 on the January TBR. So let's pick our second prompt. I still don't know why I'm shaking it because it's not moving. Let's dig around a bit and let's pick this one. Ooh, another reddy-ish colour. Let's see what this one says. Okay, it's going to be, you know, the month of long books apparently because it's over 500 pages. I know it looks like a 6, but it's 500. Over 500 pages. A Court of Silver Flames would have been good for that. Let me have a think and think of what other books I want to read that are over 500 pages. I think I have one. Am I brave enough? So I am currently reading Saving Six. If you can see this moving shadow about, there's this helium balloon still floating around here. But yeah, as I was saying, I am currently reading Saving Six. Redeeming Six, I think, is going to go on my TBR. I'm matching it. But this is not only over 500 pages, it's like over 900, I swear. 927 pages. But I know I'm going to love it. And I know it's not going to feel like 927 pages. It's going to fly by. So it's just Bible thin pages, like Bible thin. I guess we're putting this chunker on my TBR. I guess we're starting off the year not with quantity, but I guess quality. So I guess that's good. Just very chunky books already. First 2 prompts. So yeah, that is book 4 in the Boys of Tommen series, if you didn't know. And yeah, they're just, I was gonna say dark contemporaries. I don't mean dark as in like a dark romance. I mean like hard hitting. But yeah, I do love them. They are really good. But yeah, definitely check the trigger warnings if you are interested in that series. So let's go for prompt number 3. Let's see if we can get a shorter book because girl can't be reading like 6 800-page books. Okay, let's go for this one. We've got a little purple one. Please be like a short book. This could be anything really. Random emoji. So what we're going to do is generate a random emoji on a random emoji generator, funnily enough, find a book that matches that emoji. So I'm gonna go get my laptop to do this and we'll go from there. So here we have our random emoji generator. We're just gonna do one emoji and yeah, here we go, randomize. Interesting. We have the money bags. Money. I don't know what to pick for that. I'm gonna need to do some thinking. I have an idea. I have a vague idea of what I could do. Let me see what I've got, maybe put a few options and I'll get back to you. So I think I have 2 options here for the like money bags emoji. The first one I have is the Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I haven't read this before. My lovely friend Jazz gave it to me for my birthday this year and I just haven't got around to it yet. I love this cover so much more than like the newer ones, like the foiling on the spine, very nice. It does say $1 billion fortune to die for, so money, inheritance, it goes. The other option I have is Love and Other Scams by PJ Ellis, which Liam gave me for Christmas, which is to do with like a heist, although I think it is more a diamond heist as opposed to like money. But that could be a fun one to start the year off with. I don't know. I think I am going to pick the Inheritance Games purely because my friend really wants me to read it. I do feel like I'm missing out with this series. So yeah, I think I am going to go with the Inheritance Games. I'll finally see what this is all about. I remember people reading it like when it first came out. I don't actually really know what this is about. She came from nothing. They had everything. Now there's only one rule: winner takes all. Soon she is caught in a deadly game that everyone in this strange family is playing, but just how far will they go to keep their fortune? So I guess I'm adding the Inheritance Game to my January TBR. There we go. So that's for random emoji. So with that, let's jump on in to prompt number 4. So now we've passed halfway. Let's pick this one, another purple one. Let's see what it says. Okay, so it says trees on the cover. So let me have a think. Trees on the cover. Let me grab a couple options. So it turns out not many books on my like immediate TBR that I want to read like now have trees on the cover. So that was a challenge. However, I have 3 here that like I kind of want to read soon. They're not necessarily wintry or feel like this time of year, but we have a couple options. The first one is In Your Dreams, Holden Ford. Nope, In Your Dreams, Holden Rhodes, because I don't know why I always say Holden Ford. And this is the next book in the Queen's Cove series by Stephanie Archer. I think it's book 3. I absolutely adored the second one, The Wrong Mr. Right. Like, I still think about that book to this day. So I've just been nervous to continue the series in case I don't love the rest of the series as much as that second one. But as you can see, lots of trees. And then we have My Roommate is a Vampire, which I want to read soon. And you can just about see that she has like, does that count as a tree? She has like a house plant. So yeah, that's one option. And then the third one I have is Bloodstream by Emily Carter. I have heard mixed reviews about this, but I do have the second one, Retrograde, already. So I definitely want to give it a fair shot. Multiple trees on the cover. I think it is between Bloodstream and In Your Dreams, Holden Rhodes. Oh, it is a tough one. So I do want to read like a motorsports romance in the like off season of F1, and I think this will take less time to read. However, I kind of just want to go into this series. Oh, I'm so toying between these two. I think I am going to go with In Your Dreams, Holden Rhodes. I've been meaning to continue the series for a while, and I think this is the motivation I need to continue a series and not start a series. So I think that's what I'm going to go with. So I don't really know much about this one. I think it's Grumpy Sunshine. Yeah, the deal is simple. The grumpy guy will pay off my debt if I find him a wife. Holden Rhodes is grouchy, unfairly hot, and has hated me for years. He's the last person I'd choose to inherit an inn with. As we renovate the inn and put his dating skills to practice though, I see a different side to him. What if I was all wrong about Holden? When we add friends with benefits to the deal, our chemistry is so hot the sparks could burn down the inn. Holden's a secret romantic, and I'm secretly falling for him. I'm terrible at bartending. A video of a bear stealing my toy went viral, and everyone in this small town knows my business. But Holden Rhodes is so much more than I expected. I don't want him to find love with anyone but me. So there we have it. That is for prompt number 4 for trees on the cover. We got there eventually. So next up, prompt number 5. Let's see what we've got. We haven't got any like mystery. Oh no, we do. We have inheritance games. It's kind of a mystery thriller, I think. Let's go for this prompt. Got a yellow one. Let's have a look. Ooh, okay. So we have 5-star prediction. So a book that I think I will give 5 stars to. This is tough. I am very brutal with 5 stars. I find it really hard to get that 5-star feeling. I think some of the books that I would give 5 stars are already in this stack. So let's think of some more options and then I'll come back to you. I feel like this cold is really getting to me. Right, I think after some careful consideration, I am going to pick for this Grady Hendrix's new book, which is called Witchcraft for Wayward Girls, I believe. I have it pre-ordered. It's coming this month, I think towards the end of the month. And I love Grady Hendrix's writing and I have loved everything he's written that I've read so far. From what I've heard from people like Jem, who's already read it, I think this is more hard-hitting than like his other kind of more camp horror. I think it's quite a thought-provoking book and I am really excited to get to it. And as soon as it was announced and I saw it online, I pre-ordered it. So looking forward to that arriving at the end of the month and I'll be picking that for my 5-star prediction. If for any reason it doesn't arrive in time, then I will pick something else to substitute this prompt. But for now, I'm going with Witchcraft for Wayward Girls by Grady Hendrix. It feels weird not physically having the book already to like hold up and show you. So I guess with that, we're on to our final prompt. So, let's give it a good old rummage and pick one nearish the bottom. Let's go for this one. We have an orange one. I feel like this has been a popular colour today. Okay, so we have building on the cover, so a building. Makes sense. There's one more body read that I need to get on this TBR, which I might bend the rules for, but we'll see. I'll have a look at some options. So I kind of have 2 options here. So like I said, I really want to crack down the amount of series I'm reading and focus on continuing series and finishing them as opposed to starting them. So both these options are series continuations. The first one, bending the rules quite a bit. But it is my buddy read, and that is The Dare by Elle Kennedy. They're technically inside a building. They're inside the ice rink, the arena. So that's bending the rules quite a bit, but I am definitely reading this month as well. So I could bend the rules a bit. And then the other option is The Deadly Fire by Cora Harrison, which is the second book in the London Murder Mysteries, which is a middle grade mystery series set in like Victorian times maybe, and that has got some buildings on the front. So I think I am going to go with this one, so it doesn't feel like I'm cheating. It's short, it's a middle grade, it shouldn't take me too long to read at all. I'm looking forward to continuing this series. I don't know anyone else that's read these, but I saw like the first 3 in the series in a charity shop and just picked them up one day. But this follows, I think, some like young kids who are out on the street. Kind of feels like, what's it called, Oliver Twist vibes. And they solve mysteries. So this one, a man's body lies in the burned out wreckage of the ragged school. The police say the fire was just an accident, but Alfie suspects foul play. Determined to find out the truth, Alfie and his gang must follow up each clue, investigate every suspect, and risk their lives on the dangerous streets of Victorian London until the ruthless murderer is caught. So I think this will be another fun, easy mystery, and yeah, finally continuing another series. So that being said, I still do need to add The Dare on by Elle Kennedy as an extra again, which is the 4th and final book in the Briar U series that me and my friend Jazz are like buddy reading each month. We're slowly making our way through this like whole Briar universe. So this follows Connor, and I don't know who the girl is, but we met Connor in the last one quite a bit more, which was The Dare. No, this is The Dare, which was the play. So I'm intrigued to see how this kind of series wraps up. So yeah, that's a extra book on this big TBR. Starting off the year with, you know, some chunky books, but that's fine. I'll quickly run you through all the books and prompts again. A Court Silver Flames for a hyped book. Redeeming 6 for over 500 pages. The Inheritance Games for random emoji. In Your Dreams, Holden Rhodes for trees on the cover. Witchcraft for Wayward Girls for 5-star prediction. The Deadly Fire for building on the cover. And The Dare as an extra. So there we have it. These are the books I'll be reading in January, plus Witchcraft for Wayward Girls. So we do have some really chunky reads this month, but hopefully I can hunker down and just crack them out. I have a much freer month in January compared to like November and December. So hopefully some good reading opportunities where I'll be able to crack on with these. So thank you very much for watching. Please give it a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you're new around here, because I really do appreciate each and every one of you. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you soon with a brand new video. I have some fun videos coming out soon, and yeah, I just hope you enjoy them. So I'll catch you then. Bye.